1.
Adam and Jamie have already seen that as far as concussions go, contrary to the myth, a full bottle smash is worse for you than an empty.
The brain itself was displaced much more with the full bottle as compared to the empty bottle.
But what about other types of head trauma? What about a skull fracture? To find out, Jamie
That's what I'm talking about.
is taking a piece of pig skull
7 millimeters, same thickness as a human skull.
to calibrate and manufacture a polyurethane plastic that fractures in exactly the same way as a human skull. Pulled from the pan while pliable, he forms it into shape before it hardens.
We've got the base and we've got this insert that goes over this cavity, and when we hit it with a beer bottle like so, if we get a fracture, we know that we would have fractured a real skull.
To get a realistic mass, Jamie adds a brain's weight of ground beef.
That's it, 6 pounds.
Meanwhile, Adam has built a bar for the soon-to-break-out bar fight.
Welcome to the MythBusters bar. Can I interest you in an empty beer?
Which means Meathead, with his inability to duck, is about to get a headache.
Mr. Hyneman says it's time to bash some heads in and chew some gum. And he's fresh out of gum. Take it away.
Okay, skull fracture rig in 3, 2, 1.
All hell broke loose. We got broken bottle, we got broken head, meat spilling out all over the place.
Adam's no doctor, but broken head and meat spilling out is a fairly accurate diagnosis.
Oh, man, it's clearly shattered the skull.
Totally shattered the skull, the rig worked. Yep, Meathead did us proud, huh?
All we need now is to try this with an empty bottle.
Yep.
More data.
More data with a side of sampling and a comparative observation salad coming right up.
Empty bottle of beer coming right up. Buddy, we're gonna do this at least one more time, and if it's any consolation, it's gonna hurt you a lot more than it's gonna hurt me. When you're ready.
Empty bottle into skull fracture rig. 3, 2, 1. That's what I'm talking about. 1.
Now you broke it. That's why we can't have nice things.
Nose fracture.
No fracture on the skull. The whole purpose of this experiment is to figure out if it's worse to get a full bottle broken over your head or an empty bottle broken over your head. Personally, I want neither. But if I had to choose, especially when it comes to skull fractures, like this test here, the full bottle delivered more damaging skull fracturing force than the empty bottle. But we're not done, for upon close examination, Jamie and I note many lacerations in the skull of this meathead. And we wonder, perhaps in the area of lacerations, an empty bottle might be worse than a full bottle. We don't know. So we're gonna stretch some skin over one of these heads and start hitting that with broken bottles. Yeah.
If I'm gonna be testing what happens to someone's scalp when they're hit over the head with a bottle, I need a suitable scalp analog.
And to find it, Dr. Hyneman figures out some scalp attributes he wants to emulate.
I figure I'm moving it around 1/2 of an inch. Seems to be about right. That's moving about the same as the skin over my skull. That's perfect. Poke through it. 2.43 pounds. Nice. Thickness 0.025. It is very sort of fibrous.
Next, he finds the artificial materials with those physical attributes.
It pulls about the same amount. This appears to be vinyl. That's starting to feel like the skin that we all know and love.
With a vinyl epidermis, absorbent subcutaneous layer, and of course, blood. Lots of blood.
Oh, blood everywhere.
It all comes together in a disturbingly accurate analog of human skin.
The epidermis goes on it like so, and when I cut it, with any luck, it's gonna bleed.
And with that,
there you go.
our fake-skinned meathead is ready to take one for the team.
You fill it with blood?
I did.
All right, let's get to smashing it. Let the lacerations begin. Laceration test with a full beer bottle. 3, 2, 1. Ah, that is nasty. 1. Oh, there's definitely some cuts there.
Yep.
Oh, it bleeds. Nasty.
Nasty. And if it was needed, a further graphic illustration of how dangerous it is to use a bottle as a weapon.
Just put that there, and we'll put the other one there, and we know that that's our full bottle, and we'll compare it to the empty one.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Laceration test, empty beer bottle into our MythBuster. 3, 2, 1.
A successful smash. And as with the full bottle, it's immediately obvious damage was done.
I like my fake skin.
It's a nice fake skin.
And an up-close comparison sees very little difference in the damage to that skin between the two tests.
I don't know about you, but I look at these and they look pretty much equivalent to me.
Yeah, give or take a nick or two, it's the same.
Yeah. I thought the full bottle was going to be much worse.
It's all about the glass in this case, I think.
Yeah. Same amount of glass, I guess, same amount of cuts.
Yep.
The original myth is that having an empty bottle broken over your head is worse for you than having a full bottle broken over your head. Well, from our testing, from the standpoint of your brains, it's not true. You'll get a much worse concussion from a full bottle than an empty one. And also from our testing, on bones, the full bottle is also worse. It's much more likely to cause a skull fracture than an empty bottle. Now, with the skin laceration test, actually, for the first time, they're about even. But that still doesn't make the statement that the empty bottle is worse supportable. So it's still not looking very good. In fact, I'd almost say it's busted. Okay, the myth that it's worse to have an empty bottle broken over your head than a full bottle. Let's recap where we stand from the standpoint of your brains.
It's busted.
From the standpoint of your skull bone.
Also busted.
From the standpoint of your skin.
No difference.
Well, you know where that leaves us, myth.
Busted.
Totally busted.